Lesson 9: Helping Domestic Abuse Survivors. Introduction. As survivors of domestic abuse begin to grow confident and develop new healthy relationships, those around them will be searching for ways to help them. The survivors need to be able to recognize the signs of a healthy relationship, and friends, family, and significant others need to understand what they can do to help. The signs of a healthy relationship. Survivors of domestic violence or any type of unhealthy relationship can find it difficult not only to trust again in a new relationship, but also to know what to look for in a new relationship. After years of being treated poorly, they may not know what a healthy, mutually respectful relationship actually is. They do not have a basis for comparison, and they have spent so long living in an abnormal relationship that they have a skewed sense of what a typical marriage looks like. What is a healthy relationship? Healthy relationships recognize that each partner is equal to the other. This means meeting equal needs and equal responsibilities, not necessarily an equal division of labor, but an equal sense of respect for their relative responsibilities and an equal weight placed on the importance of each person's needs. Healthy relationships allow both partners to maintain their dignity. Healthy relationships allow both partners to maintain their personal identities and independence. One person does not have power or control over another in a healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship, disagreements are not cause for undue distress. They are settled through discussion with mutual respect and value for each other's opinions rather than intimidation, control, or judgment. Healthy relationships do not allow for emotional abuse, name-calling, mind games, guilt trips, or manipulation. Healthy relationships encourage affection, openness, and honesty. Healthy relationships allow each individual to pursue their own friendships, interests, and goals, in addition to having mutual interests, friendships, and goals. This provides balance to the relationship. Both partners are accountable in a healthy relationship. Both will admit when they are wrong, be responsible for their actions, and willingly communicate truthfully and openly. Shared decision-making and shared parenting is essential to healthy relationships. No one person can be the final arbiter of life-changing or major decisions. Both partners must benefit emotionally and financially in a healthy relationship. Money decisions are made together and discussed openly. Neither partner keeps money secretly from the other. Compromise, negotiation, and fairness are essential to maintaining a healthy relationship. By contrast, the unhealthy relationship of an abuser and his victim revolves around only one set of needs, those of the abuser, and how he will satisfy them using intimidation, fear, and other tactics. After spending some time in a healthy relationship, a survivor of abuse will blossom, rediscovering many interests they would have lost during the years of abuse and neglect of their own needs. The joys of a healthy, loving relationship will be particularly rewarding to the survivor of domestic abuse. What new partners can do. When a survivor of abuse begins a relationship, they are taking a momentous step. They have chosen to take a major risk with their hearts and lives. As a romantic relationship evolves, survivors are often surprised to find that they begin to suffer from a variety of problems such as anxiety, flashbacks, and fear that they may not have suffered from in weeks, months, or even years. Although this can be distressing to the victim of former abuse, it should not be seen as unexpected. The challenge of starting a new relationship and facing a situation that is similar to something that turned out so badly before will often trigger temporary setbacks. When a survivor runs into feelings of anxiety, confusion, or PTSD, they should talk to a counselor or therapist. Keeping in touch with family and friends and talking freely with them will also help. It is very important that the new romantic partner in a survivor's life understands the many complex issues and challenges that these kinds of couples face. Reading books and articles on the subject of domestic abuse and learning about post-traumatic stress disorder will help him or her to be the somewhat gentle, supportive, loving partner a survivor of domestic abuse needs. One excellent book is Supporting Women After Domestic Violence, Loss, Trauma, and Recovery by Hillary Abrams. Another is Surviving Domestic Violence, Voices of Women Who Broke Free by Elaine Weiss. It is also essential that when a romantic partner tells her partner or lover about her experience with domestic abuse, the reaction be a supportive, non-threatening one. Remember that when talking about this situation, it could be a man or a woman in either role. In this particular scenario, we will assume the woman is the survivor and the man is the new love interest, only because this is statistically the most common. The first conversation. When a woman first tells a man she cares about that she has been the victim of domestic abuse or violence in the past, it comes as quite a shock. The first reaction is usually one of disbelief or confusion. Why did she not talk about this earlier? Why now? Did she not trust you? Try to keep this in perspective and look at it from the survivor's point of view. When exactly is a good time to say, "Oh, by the way, my ex-husband or boyfriend used to abuse me, beat me, torture me, and we need to talk about this"? This is an extremely painful, private, and personal topic, and it took a great deal of courage for her to finally broach the subject. By telling you, she is showing that she trusts you and believes that you are the kind of person who will understand and be willing to work with her to get past whatever problems arise and build a strong, healthy relationship with her. That is a great sign. In addition, remember to give her high marks for getting past her fear, pain, and uncertainty to talk to you. How to react to the news. No one can take an announcement like, "I was an abused wife for 3 years," in stride. You will be shocked at first, and you will need a few minutes to take it all in. You will probably have a hard time reconciling the person you have come to love with your image of what a domestic violence victim must be like. The silence that may stretch out will make you both uncomfortable, but do not rush to fill it with empty words. Allow yourself some time to think. Reassure your partner. The first and most important step is to reassure your partner that you are not repulsed or turned off by her revelations. Be sure that she knows that your feelings for her have not changed, that your love for her remains and has not been affected by what happened in her past. Let her know that any shock or horror you feel is because you feel horror that she suffered, that you are sympathetic, and that you do not blame her in any way. Follow her lead. Reassurance can take many forms. She may be desperately needing the comfort of your embrace. Hold your arms open and hug her if she welcomes your touch, but follow her lead. After recounting memories of physical abuse, she may not want to be touched for a time because she feels dirty or ashamed. If this is the case, do not push the issue. Respect her boundaries and let her know that you are there for whatever she needs in whatever form she needs it. Be honest. Talk openly about how you feel and do not pretend everything is okay. The survivors of domestic abuse have heard enough lies to last 20 lifetimes. Even if you think that lying to be kind is a good idea, it will come back to haunt you. There are no magic words that will take the pain away or heal the hurt. The closest thing might be "I love you" if you truly mean it. Other than that, feel free to let her know that you are sorry it happened, that you are shocked, that you wish you could change things but know that you cannot, that you do not really understand but will try, that you will do whatever it takes to make things work. Whatever comes to your minds that is honest and true. Listen. Once she opens up, she will be probably so relieved that the whole story will come spilling out. It may be long and shocking, and it will probably be traumatic and disjointed in places. Let her talk and get it all out of her system. She should be doing almost all of the talking. Your only contribution should be the occasional "yes," "oh, go on," and the like. That will reassure her that you are listening and will keep the conversation flowing. You can ask a question every once in a while, but keep them to a minimum and focus on reassuring her that she is safe in telling you her story. Hold her hand or rub her back while she is talking, whatever gesture you feel is appropriate for the situation and that she welcomes. Tell her what has changed. No, your feelings for her have not changed in the sense that your love for her is affected. However, when she asks you if the fact that she has been abused changes anything, tell her the truth. Yes, it changes things. You know now that she has suffered in the past, and you want to help her heal. You intend to change your priorities in order to focus even more on your relationship, so that the two of you can work on overcoming any reservations she has. Explain to her that because she has concerns about the relationship, you now have some things to learn, and you want to focus on finding out what you need to do to be the best possible partner to help strengthen your relationship. By giving reassurance, honesty, and support, a new partner can help build a strong foundation for a successful, loving, new relationship with a survivor of domestic abuse. Couples counseling. Some survivors of domestic violence find that couples counseling can be very helpful when they are involved in a new relationship. While this is not the right choice for everybody, it can be extremely beneficial for some couples because it helps each partner to better understand the other's past and gives them valuable communication skills. In many cases, 6 to 8 sessions with a couples counselor can make a huge difference. Conclusion. Establishing new relationships will enrich the lives of domestic abuse survivors. Recognizing the signs of a healthy relationship and having a supportive partner will make things easier. There are a number of steps that individuals can take, including counseling and education, that can make the process of building new relationships successful and unmarred by past abuse.